can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
You know, this morning or yesterday, a friend of mine, she's into modeling and, she's very much into social media. So she sent me a link. She normally sends me only something worthwhile. She sent me a link of a video interview documentary. I'll put the link down below. Of the rise and fall of a Instagram influencer. Her name was Belle Gibson. Okay, you can just Google search Belle Gibson. So this female, apparently, long story short, you see the documentary. It's very nice, huh? By the way, the documentary is very nice. It seems that she had brain tumor. Okay, she had brain tumor, and she was a young girl, and she supported a lifestyle of wellness, WELLNESS. So she used to say, instead of medicines, take fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, the healthy lifestyle, which is very popular fad on the internet, and you can heal yourself. And because of this, she became very popular because she was beautiful. When you're beautiful, everyone feels sorry for you, everyone likes you. It's always the case. If you're attractive, the whole world loves you so much. So because she was beautiful, she managed to get so many men and women sympathizing with her, sending her love, flowers, attention, money. And you know where it's headed, right? Very soon she came out with a book on wellness and eating healthy. And then she came out with an app on Apple Store. And she was making millions. Okay? And she would always state that the millions were going into charity and all that. You know what's going to happen now. And you know the ending of the story before I would say it. But how they found out that this whole thing was a fake story was, she, a journalist, one of the people who followed her was a journalist whose wife had cancer or tumor or something, and they also followed her channel and bought the app and bought the book. But then this journalist, he has his wife and he's looking at this girl. And he was, one of the points that he said is, saying, I couldn't understand how come this girl who has brain tumor, which is a killing disease, how come she's so healthy? How come she's so beautiful? How come she doesn't look sick at all? In fact, she looks much better. And he was comparing it to his wife who also had cancer, but she was completely drawn out and destroyed. So obviously he started investigating and checking her past and taking interviews. And when he took her interview, he found inconsistencies in the story. Okay. Dates and, treatments. Because obviously his wife is an actual cancer patient. So he would know the diagnosis, he would know the medicines, he would know what you have to do. So he found a lot of things didn't match up. So finally he started, because an investigative journalist, they checked the past. And what he found out is she had a profile online. She was a skateboarder, and that time she used to, lie about having a heart problem, and she was having an open heart surgery, and people were sending her love and affection online, and some people sent roses, and He was like, this is the same girl. He found it, and how he was able to match is one of her tattoos that she was showing as she was a skateboarder matched her profile. So that's how he was able to find this is the same girl. And for the girl who was bullshitting about open heart surgery, in fact, she was stating that she is sending these messages as she was having a live surgery. That was a bullshit. So then he realized that this girl is kind of faking it. And then when this girl got a clue that someone is, trying to find out about her past and expose her, so what she did was she sent him a message stating that please, people who are sick are generally very weak and they might end up killing themselves. Hey, look, nice cow, buffalo. And he doesn't get afraid that this buffalo will attack him or something. Very interesting how they do all this. You can see, right? He's not afraid of the animal. He's just scared. What if the cow or whatever attacks me? You see in the movies like Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry, out of all the movies. Yeah, just so that in India, I got once. Thank goodness the cow didn't have horns. Without horn, it was dehorned or something. It came and tonked me on the ass, and I flew like Superman. Oh, this is another story. I was young that time. I was pulling the cow's rope, and then it went and doink, and I flew. Woo! Thank goodness it was my bum and not my back. Maybe I would have had permanent issues. Anyway, so much for the cow story. Okay, so now this female. This is what I like about my videos. Just chill pill. Anything comes in between. Okay, so apart from the cow story, coming back to my story. No, not my story. Where was I? Yeah. So then she said that if we undergo a lot of mental and emotional stress, and we might even kill ourselves. So then he was like, oh sheesh, indirectly she's trying to tell me if I expose her out of depression, she might kill herself. So he was in two minds whether to write about her or not. But then what happened is, by the time so many other people started to question her stories and all that, and very soon it became a massive exposure. Finally he was like, I think I better expose this. He published it, and before you know it, the I think Consumers Protection Act and all this, they jumped in and they found out her entire story was false. And she was forced to admit that her story was fabricated. Her book got pulled down from Amazon. The lizard or snake? Amazon, Penguin Books. And then Apple pulled down the app. And those very people who loved her and followed her and worshipped her and admired her, they all turned against her. Then after some time, she appeared on, I think in Australia there's ABC something. So she confessed, and I don't know if she confessed or, but she kind of beat around the bush and said, yeah, I am sick, but the doctor gave me the wrong diagnosis and all that bullshit. Anyway, she ended up getting a fine of, I think, $500,000, which she has not yet paid. Now, what is the reason I'm sharing this story with you? Actually, what she has done on such a large scale is what most of us, me included, why I'm saying me included is we have a tendency to I want to be careful how I say this. We have a tendency to kind of show a perfect life online. Like many a times, like I think almost all the time, we show that we are happy, we show that life is perfect, we show the best edited snap. See, I'm guilty of showing the best snap. I'll not upload a snap where my nose is half runny or there's something here or my face looks like this, and I'll not upload that. That's a fact. And when I'm with my wife, if my wife feels no, this photograph is not good, then we take another snap and we upload the good snap. So just in case you want to take things out of context, some people will only take that part of the video and say, ah, see, he's faking. Listen to the whole thing. So we tend to do this in a small way. But in the bigger context of things, let's say, for example, I have some problem, or I'm depressed, or I'm... Now, to be honest with you, if I have any kind of problem, there are some people who share the problem and they cry and they want to get a sympathy vote. Then there are some others who lie about things to get attention. In my case, I do share the problem, but only after the problem has been overcome. Because what I believe is, this is my principle. People don't care about what problems I'm going. See, now I've uploaded a video. Do you care about the internet connection of mine is down? Do you care about my, let's say my GoPro is not working or the batteries are weak? And even if you did care, are you going to pay money and buy me a GoPro? No. You just care that you open the YouTube channel, you get to see what you want to see. If suppose I say, oh sheesh, I'm unable to upload a video, I doubt you're going to put your hand in your pocket, take out your card and buy one for me and get it sent here. No. So the fact of the matter is, nobody cares a damn. And that in turn pushes people to not tell everything. They withhold many things, which is fine, which is perfectly... Actually, that is how it's supposed to be. You're not supposed to air your dirty laundry and problems, at least everything. You have to be selective what to share. But now the problem occurs where you have people who fake it. You know, they fake it till you make it. That is a culture which I would say the entire generation is guilty of. I have done this in the past. Showed a physique where everything was perfect. I would hide the fat on my waist. I would make sure that if I'm taking a photograph with my chest and arms and all that, I would do exercise, get pumped, and after it is pumped only click the photograph. After I click the photograph, multiple photographs, then use a filter, then make sure the lines are darkened and clear, and use of filters. I'm guilty of this. But this is harmless. But where it is harmful is when you're trying to be who you're not. And I'll tell you where it is harmful. In my groups, in my WhatsApp groups, I have so many guys and girls. I know some of their lives personally. I know who they are. I know what they're going through. But on the WhatsApp groups, oh my goodness, they are industry experts, leaders. They are legends and they will brag about so many things. I notice all this, I keep quiet. I'm like, okay, let it be. Some of them, like for example, one individual portrays himself as perfect, great career, great intellect, always ready to give his expert advice. Little do they know that this person is without a job, is under a bank loan, and his wife is taking care of him. But online, if you see, he's like the boss. He's like a successful guy. I know of a girl who shows herself to be a personal branding expert. She shows that she travels around the world. She shows that she advises Fortune 500 companies. She has been on the interview of so many websites and podcasts and all that. That's what she shows. I know her reality. Her content is copied, and I know where she has taken it from. I know that she has a copywriter who she pays money for. I know that she has a sugar daddy who pays all her ticket expenses. I know she's earning zero from because She appears for free. If you appear for free, who wouldn't allow you to speak? And everything that she is doing is subcontract to someone else. But online, she's the great. So what can you say? Fine, they feel happy. I guess they want to show. In fact, I know one Thai lady who is I wouldn't say a friend, I know her very well. She managed to get a 78-year-old man. I think she's in her 30s. She managed to get a 78-year-old man. And now on Facebook, she's showing that I don't know, she got influenced by me, I think. She's showing that she's a success coach. How to make, I got it translated, what she was saying. She was speaking in the local Thai language. How to be successful and how to do this, how to do that. She's even talking about how to lose weight. How to lose weight when she got surgery. How to look beautiful because she got cosmetics surgery done. How to be rich and successful, her husband gives her the money. But I guess this keeps them happy. But I'll tell you where the problem is. The problem is you think that you're fooling people. Yes, you can fool some people, but you can't fool all the people. And you can't fool all the people all the time. See, when I make videos now, or when I put a blog or a post or anything, I realized at some point, actually I realized early on, like, people are smarter than you. You can't fool them. They might look like they're dumb, but they're not. In fact, if you're interested to know what all I bullshitted in life online, comment down below. I'll actually make a video and I'll tell you exactly where I bullshit and why I stopped. I'm serious. I'll actually tell you, maybe you'll learn something. But let me know if you're interested. If you're not interested, what's the point? So comment down below and let me know that you're interested. If I see a large number of people who want to see that, I'll share it. So what is the moral of the story? Moral of the story is, you want to bullshit online, bullshit, but where it is harmless. Like a nice photograph or a romantic background, or you're happy, fine. Or you want to brag about, oh, this is my smartphone and all that. Don't tell anyone that you took it on installments, fine. But don't bullshit where, you're taking money from someone. And that too on a long-term basis. Even short-term, if you take money and are not able to deliver, man, quickly bad news on the internet spreads like fire on kerosene. Don't do that. I'll tell you, once your reputation is gone, it's gone. And one last thing I'll tell you. Today, the internet world we live in is so interconnected. It's very hard to bluff and bullshit and get away with it. And when you're small and when you're a small timer, fine, you can bullshit. But once you start becoming little noticeable, there are people whose only job is to investigate all this and expose all this and destroy. Expose them. Then they get destroyed by themselves. So anyway, this is what I wanted to share. Google search the name down below, Belle Gibson. I'll put the documentary name. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Alright? You guys take care. This is me signing off.